Hi beautiful souls, here's Julie for another guidance. This week I am bringing you the energy for March 2023 and seeing actually what is coming with the frequency, the vibration that are coming on earth right now, and what's happening, what am I sensing, what the guide are willing to actually bring you as a message for this month. Straight away I'm hearing stay anchored. It's one of these months that is one of the, I'm sorry to go there guys, that is one of the darkest months of 2023. You might not see it always, but actually there is so much energy that are quite stagnant, I'm hearing, and also piercing to the soul, that it helps us to actually move forward, but it can freeze in stagnation some people. So it's very, very important to stay anchored all the way. And anchored doesn't mean that you stay in one place. Anchored means that you move through, but you're really connected to your root, to the space, around you. So I really, really invite you this month to start with this, to have a really strong mantra, a really strong routine, ritual that actually anchor you every morning. And even if you have to do it like a few times a day, I will go there and do so, because when I see the tree that I have shared with you many times, the tree when it's anchored with all its root, doesn't matter the storm that is coming around, won't be derooted. But actually if there is no strong root, and strong anchor into the earth, then any wind storm will actually deroot the person. So that is one of the things that I'm sensing straight away. So if you are new to this channel, welcome. I am Julie. I am an intuitive, a holistic counselor, a shaman, and an instructor of spiritual therapies. And if you hear noise behind, it's because it's very hot here in New Zealand, so I had to open the door. So I apologize for that already if it is the case, but I thought I need that, otherwise I end up being in an oven here. Alright, so let's go ahead and continue to channel the message for March 2023. What are we getting? What do we need to know to stay anchored and positive? I'm asking all the light worker of the highest vibrational, purest realm to come and give me some guidance for the people who are watching this video today. What do they need to actually move forward in their life? Okay, so I'm going to start with the first card that came out, and then I'm going to open all the ones that came together. Okay, there is a lot that came out of the tarot, and if you are wondering what tarot I am using, is Osho Zen. Alright, so what I felt, it was quite interesting. So the Fool and the Rebel came down all together, and then apart from that came We Are the World. So what am I sensing with that? And remember that the cards, they just triggers intuitive message in me, so I'm not always reading the way they come up, because I channel what the guide are going to tell me. So the card come down for the message that need to come as well. So it's very important for you to know that about me if you don't know that. Alright, so the Fool and the Rebel, I'm just feeling that there is a moment of freeze, a freeze of actually breaking from the chain, breaking from any habit or anything that actually constrict us in a space of worried and pain. And what I'm hearing is that it's important to really surrender, and sometimes people don't know what these words mean, like let go, but it's actually being able to actually breathe, come back to the breath of our body, come back to the sensation of our body, instead of being external of ourselves, in tune with the energy of the world, to actually to come back home, to feel it all, not being scared, about the feeling about the body, because the body moves, we move from all the vibration we receive, all, the chakras, the aura, they actually change with the energy around us, in every given moment. So therefore, when we are in tune with ourselves, we can really understand what actually created the shift. So it might be a situation, a place, a person, and then either we remove ourselves from the situation, or we create a better environment to go into the situation. And that is something that I bring a lot as a message, because it's so important. The things is like when we are so in tune to what's happening outside of the world and let ourselves receive it all, almost without making a conscious choice, that is what we do. Therefore, we get, I'm hearing attack, attack in our space, and everything comes, especially if there is no boundaries, there is no space of protection. Boundaries, we might discuss about that in another video, but yeah, I'm feeling protection because we're so vulnerable and open to I think with the fear, of what's happening outside of us, that we just melt, I'm hearing, under all of it, or break under everything. At the same time, what I'm sensing is that connection to the world is also so important, but also to realize that we are one. And I know, a lot of people don't always understand, how can I be one with someone that I don't align with? But I say it's beyond, it's beyond the personality of a person. It's the soul, it is the soul journey. It is beyond the physicality of what a person does and their ethos or their values. It's actually soul connection, because we all came here to create this big picture of breaking the chain, of breaking, the pattern of a world that have been constricted. So I'm coming back to these words. That's quite interesting word. Yeah. And we're breaking free from all of it as us on a personal level, and the world we live in. Is why I'm coming back to the world and ourselves, and that the message is similar for both. And what I'm sensing really deeply, that connection to the world is again the message, when you do the work of breaking the chain, you're breaking the chain for everybody else, your lineage, the people before you, the people after you, so it's so I'm hearing valuable, but it's more than that, it's massive work, when you can go there. And I think, if you realize that coming back home is a safe space, and creating a safe space for you to come back home, even if you feel it all. Feeling it all is not something negative, it's just sometimes it's the sensation in the body can create fear, because we go to the worst case scenario, when actually we come back to the body, everything moves, all our cells move, it's being aware of our body, that our body is us, it's us as a physical being, and then we have us as the energetic being, which is the soul. And when we are able to actually understand how everything works with emotion, with the experience we live, with the past as well, and how we react, the triggers, that actually make our body react physically, mentally, we have a better understanding and how actually to, and what to do, and how to be secure within ourselves. And I think this is really a big message, and that is why I offer, the work that I do is to help people liberating themselves from and understanding themselves, about what is going on within themselves, and what in the outside experience come and trigger what is inside of us, because it's always easy to blame what is outside of us for the way we are feeling, but actually it's already inside of us, and the external energy, experience, situation, person comes and just trigger what is already there, and it's a present, because it means like we can work on it. All right, I feel that I need to read you this message. I was hearing the 20th of May from Trust Life from Routier, and I just feel that it's important that I'm reading that to you now. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm just flowing, with the vibe. All right. Oh my God, this is crazy. I love it when synchronicity is like this. I am always safe and divinely protected. There we go. That's what we need to hear. So I invite you to take a deep breath in, to land in your space, in your seat, to actually root yourself into the ground underneath you, and to just really come back into your heart and drop in to receive this message. I think it's important. I am one with life, and all of life loves and supports me. Therefore, I claim for myself love and acceptance on all levels. I accept all of my emotions and can express them appropriately when the occasion arises. I'm not my parents, nor am I attached to their patterns of anger and judgment. I have learned to observe rather than react. And now life is much less tumultuous. I am my own unique self, and I no longer choose to sweat the small stuff. I have peace of mind. This is the truth of my being, and I accept it as so. All is well in my inner being. Wow. I invite you to take a deep breath in again. And just come back gently into the space. Feel the seat underneath you. Move gently your feet, your hand, and just open your eyes. This is powerful, very powerful. I love it when there is so much synchronicity in everything, All right, let's continue. So, what I received, So, the next or the following of the message, let's see what comes. I have transformation and I have schizophrenia upside down as well. Okay. So what I'm sensing with those two, I'm sensing that, I'll show you this card separately because they're quite beautiful. I know they're upside down, sorry. All right, so I'm hearing the inability to choose between two aspects of yourself and of your life. And that could be, the body and the mind again, or the physical world and your spirituality, or the physical world and the energetic things that you feel around you. What I'm hearing is all it's one again. All it's one. All is connected. There is no need of creating the separation. This is the duality of the world we came to experience. But actually, we are breaking down. We are melting down. It's not even the word. We are dissipating this. We are liberating that. We are dismantling it. All the words that are coming. So what is asked of you is to let go. Let go and come back to your home where everything is there. And if there is duality within you, to really understand what these duality are about and why they are there and how and what you need to do to bring this energy together, to feel that you are one connected to the universe, the earth, and to the all, to the entire world and universe, So I'm sensing, that you feel like you have a choice to make, and I'm here to tell you that actually there is absolutely no choice to make. And I know this sounds quite interesting, but I need to bring this message to you. When you actually deeply follow your heart call, you listen to what makes you vibrate, to what excites you in the world, you follow just that. You will see that actually when you walk the path of your heart call, all that you felt were a choice to make, they just join each other on the same path. Because again, I want to repeat that. I think in every my video, but nothing that is for you will ever bypass you. So therefore, I feel that when you actually choose the path of your heart, everything that is for you, just come and join that path. So in the end, there is not really a choice to make. You make the choice of following your true call, your soul call, you know, what makes you vibrate, what is exciting, even if it doesn't have a rational sense. You just trust your gut. And sometimes, you know, it's quite interesting, because what in the first place brought you or made you make that move, and that you saw that was what was waiting you on the other side, actually it's another complete new gift that is on the other side. But if it was not for you to follow that call, you might not have never done that choice in the first place, making that choice. So some things in the universe bring you to a certain space, that call you and create some things incredible that is there for you to pick, you know, to be into. And that was just smooth, because you just follow the steering of your heart, you know. And what I love about the fact that transformation came upside down, to me it just means that actually, because of the feeling of having that choice to make, and that duality of never feeling one with all, there is no movement to actually create the transformation. And the transformation is ultimately you connecting and becoming the being that you are meant to be, you know, and recalling all your gifts. So to me, it's like when actually you'll be able to let go and actually walk your true heart call, even if it doesn't make sense, even if it means dropping everything around you right now, you just follow it. And on the other side, I mean, the transformation then will be able to happen. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing with those. There might be another message that come. I'll see. Then what do I have? I have existence that came with morality, with inner voice, upside down. It's quite interesting. We have letting go, and we have beyond illusion. I love that, because I feel that all these cards are actually really almost resuming what I said with the two first piles. So to me, is what I'm sensing with all of it. I'm sensing, you know, that because of the society and the way of the conditioning and the way society, you know, societal, cannot say it, societal, I'm hearing restriction, or that doesn't spatially feel like a restriction, but that are a way of being, you know. Like, for example, we have conditioned to things, you know, when you go out of primary school, you go to high school, then you go to uni, then you find a good job, then you get married, then or you buy a house, and then you have kids, you know. Then you work until you have retirement, then you blah blah blah, you know. This kind of like societal pathway. This is like a conditioning, in the sense that it's telling you that that's the only path. And what I'm feeling here is that there is also a block of feeling like almost like what's what I'm sensing. I want to get out of that. I want to get out of that, and I want to listen to my inner voice, but I'm not quite there yet. Because yes, there is me trusting and letting go and having hope that actually this is going to work out. Because often, you know, we stress that we're not going to have money. But the things is, if you follow the steering of your heart, if you let go, if you actually believe and trust that there is some things beyond the materialistic world, beyond the physical world, I want to say, that there is something that divinely guides you and that you will be provided the whole time. This ultimately comes forward with all of that. And that's what I'm really feeling of that. It's like you're breaking the chain from, you want. It's not quite there, you know. You want to transform, you want to actually be that being who can just, decide tomorrow I do that and I am free and I move forward, but somehow there is this fear that comes with it. There is all these worries of being able to provide for yourself, and what is really asked of you is to really learn to let go. And letting go, like I said in the beginning, is surrendering to yourself, coming back home into your body, feeling secure in your body, remembering that you are all in once, connected with all the soul of this world. No, I'm not talking about the human, the psyche, the physicality of a person. I'm talking about the soul, the universe. And that you are going to be divinely guided, but it's by coming back to your breath, to the life of your body, being aware of who you are, that all of it, is going to really guide you in the right place, because you're going to feel your gut. You're going to feel the intensity of, it is now that I need to go. It is now that I need to do this. I just feel it so much. If you feel like, maybe it's just not the right time. Sometimes there is block, there is fear, behind the, but often no, often is, maybe that's not actually the right place, but when is the right one, you feel it straight away. It's just like, it won't leave you, and you will think, I don't understand how I can make this work. But deep down inside of you, you are going to trust actually that that's what is meant to be. Yeah, let's see what else. And again, all of this is to bring you back to that inner child, to that playfulness, to really remind you that there is an other world than actually the world that we have been shown all our life, that actually there is way around the path that is shown to us since we were very young, and a lot of pathway that when they that might not make sense to you right now, but actually when you go there you'll be like, wow, actually why have I not choose to do that since the beginning, Okay, it's just beautiful. Beautiful message. I just love it. Okay, so let's see. What do we need to know for March? For the people that are watching this video right now. Ooh. I just feel I want to. We have 44 on Taurus, knowledge. Okay, let me see what I'm receiving with that card. Already the number 44, I feel like it's as its importance to remind us that we are guided. So today I feel in this message to remember that actually, yes, all that has been said is divinely guided as well. And if you are watching this video right now, you needed to receive this message. If you want to go and read about the number 44, also do so, because I do feel it's quite important. The number 8 to me is the unlimitless possibilities. When you do 4 plus 4 in numerology, unlimitless possibilities, I'm just hearing the silence, it's silence. It's almost as that night, where you watch the star and everything is still. And you find peace within yourself just watching the sky. And by just sitting there and watching the cosmos, you realize that there is so much more than you in the universe. And you just watch with so much awe. And it brings you so much inside of you that you have no words for. And what I'm hearing, that's what you want to feel. And that's where you will know that you are on the right path and that you are listening to your soul purpose and direction. That's what I'm hearing. The other card, I was really in tune to actually turn the deck upside down. And this one is the moss and it's Routier. So let's see what this card is willing to come. And again, it's the number 8, it's 35. So it's number 8. So we really unlimitless possibilities. There's 2 cards have come for that. I'm hearing that these 2 cards also show the duality. They show the light and they show the darkness, you know, but the darkness, you know, it's like this one has shown as well. It's, and this one came upside down actually, so I should say that. So I think, you know, and it's quite interesting, the nothingness was under the playfulness upside down. And it's like, to me, you know, I always say, in nothing there is everything. And it's your ability to believe in that that is not quite there yet, you know, and that is what needs to be worked on this March. And so with the nurturing, what am I sensing with that one? I'm sensing that no matter what happens and what you decide, you always come back first, you know, that if you are unable to look after yourself, you are unable to look after anyone. So always come back to yourself. For any decision that you make, always come back in. Come back in, come back in, come back in, come back in. That's what I'm hearing. And again. And that's where the choice is made. To always come back in. Interesting. It's quite interesting because I just want to go a bit further, but look what is there. Direction. And direction was again upside down. So it shows, you know, that there is definitely a direction to take, but it's really the direction of your heart. It's not a choice to make, it's about really letting go and trusting that there is some things beyond the physical world that is there, and that is actually trusting that is leading you on the right path, and that everything that is for you will join you, and that will bring you a harmony, you know. This one, it's just so beautiful, like so beautiful. Message for March 2023 for the people who are watching this video today. What do they need to know to complete the message or to bring them something else? And I want to receive a message from the purest, the highest being. That one. This one wanting to come? Oh no, and this one? Okay. Yeah. Okay. I feel they all yes. Okay, so I had first what came out is yang and water. Water is upside down and yang is on the right side. So what straight away I am feeling, I am really sensing that actually there is that part of yourself who want to make everything make sense, that is actually taking the lead and really stopping you from actually going in the flow of life, you know, and in the flow of what actually you feel deeply within. It's putting a barrier because you want to be rational about everything. Everything need to make sense again. So it is an energy that is also propelling you forward. I'm hearing no. No, this energy is actually at the moment stopping you from actually moving forward. And so it's important to actually, again, let go of that, you know, surrendering around everything and allowing this wave of knowingness. And that's why, you know, that's amazing, but that's why the Antares 44 is knowledge, the knowingness that you are going in the right direction, you know already. And then we have air that came upside down as well. And I feel with this one, what am I feeling? Okay, I'm sensing with this one that it's like you feel that everything is already done, that your life is over, that you don't feel that there is anything ahead of you that could be of potential or that could actually surprise you. You feel almost defeated and stopped by this inability to choose some things, and willing to actually make sense of it, you know. So again, it's letting go, is coming back into your body, in the sensation of yourself, sensing actually where everything is leading you, and trusting again without actually creating a block and trying to make sense of anything. Just breathing, coming back to breath. And that's why the air is blocked, you know. The air is blocked is because you're not breathing through it. This is what I said since the beginning. It's quite interesting because the card that is also upside down is actually the house of 9, and it shows also the block of transformation. So you have 2 times the block of transformation in this message, you know. It really shows that all of these things that you're trying to make a sense of, and you're trying to choose without actually listening to your deepest self, block you from the potential also of growing and transforming. March 2023, message. What do we need to know for the people watching this video? The highest reality. Thank you for bringing me message for everybody who's watching this video. This message is wonderful. Thank you so much for being so clear. So clear. Oh. Don't let distraction get in the way. And I think that's the distraction of everything around you that is stopping you from actually moving within yourself, because you get distracted by everything that is happening to the world and you're going into fear. I release the feeling of lack as I evoke feeling of joy, excitement, and abundance. Yeah. And it's recording that for yourself. This could be a beautiful mantra, you know. I invite you to, actually, I'm sensing that I need to do that with you. I would like you to close your eyes and take a deep breath in again. Drop into your heart. Feel the roots coming on down into the earth. Relaxing, releasing, feeling all of yourself. And then rising back into your heart. And just say this internally 3 times. I release the feeling of lack as I evoke feelings of joy, excitement, and abundance. Take a deep breath in. On the breath out, plant your root even deeper. And again, I release the feelings of lack as I evoke feelings of joy, excitement, and abundance. And one more time, I release the feelings of lack as I evoke feelings of joy, excitement, and abundance. Take a deep breath in. Gently let yourself integrate what just happened. Just let yourself melt. And gently feel the roots of your feet, the seat that is actually underneath you, the space around you, yourself, and just become aware of the space coming back here and now. That was quite interesting what came. So for you who don't know, I'm also a shaman, and so I channel medicine, and they come through vibration, sound or words or language or whatever comes, and I'm really letting everything comes. But I don't know if you recognize that sound, because I never actually sang it before, but it was that, you know, when you're a child, it was part of toys before going to sleep, and to me it felt like really, really nurturing and bringing back into that space of being like a child that were just being slowly rocked from one side and coming back home into the deepest nurturing. So that was quite incredible. I felt that I felt that it just grounded everybody. So leave in the comment how you feel after this, you know. It's quite strong, this vibration. So, you know, please reach out if, you know, there is anything you want to share, or you need some support outside of that, because it just shifts a lot within. Even the simple message, I just felt it was coming, so I just had to let it come. I hear that there is nothing else for today, that it was all that I needed to actually tell you for March 2023. Beautiful souls, know that you got this, and if you need any support, please reach out. You know, you're not alone. I offer holistic counseling session online, in person. Just look on my website to see if that resonates with you, and wherever you are in the world, it doesn't matter, we can actually work together. But just see, you know, just see what this message brings, and remember that everything is perfect, you know, and that whatever you are living right now, it's perfectly bringing you exactly what you need for your growth. I'm sending you so much love, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.